Hello and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today we're pouring a vase. But we're not just pouring it any old way. I had an idea. Why not do a sink strainer vase? How weird and wonderful will that be? Now, as normally happens with a vase, if you are they have an indented bottom. So my target with this is to actually pop this in here, and that will mean less paint sits in that indent. So what colours are we using? We're going to be using this crimson red, deep turquoise, my favourite, Prussian blue. Well, it's not quite my favourite. Probably phthalo blue is more my favourite, but you know, I don't have any of that mixed up right now. And iridescent medium. Now, iridescent medium, when it dries, I'm not sure if we can capture this, kind of gives you a see-through, almost silvery look, but it's not quite silvery. Like, it's not as grey as a silver, but it's shiny, sparkly, happy. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour white and cover the vase, and that way, even if the colours don't run over everything because of it's going through the holes, the whole thing will be covered. Now this vase I picked up from a secondhand store. I think it used to be white with grey speckles, but it's been well used over the years. So so let's get some white on here. Just gonna start off the top. I have a truck in my driveway. If you can hear that, that's what that weird noise is. Now I do have this vase on my Lazy Susan, so I will be able to turn it around for you guys to see what's happening as it pours. So, and I've wiped this. This is a painted glass vase is what this is, and I have scrubbed it well and then wiped it down with alcohol to try and create some sort of good cover. And I'm just using this silicone brush just to get the initial, turn it around. Oh look, I missed a whole spot there. And for those of you that watched my last video, you'll know that I did just this with the brush and then regretted it. So guess what? I'm not going to do that again. Although on this, the stripes might look cool. Make sure all of it's covered. And then that is not straight anymore. Ah! Is that better? Okay, so I've just thinned down the white paint a little bit, and if you're hearing banging noises, it's the boys unloading the trucks. So my apologies, they don't come home at set regular times, so I can't time my videos around them. Just have to hope they keep their language clean. Now when you pour on something from a skinny to a wider bit, you'll find that it does do these finger driplets. This takes a little bit of convincing, and I'm not happy with what that's sitting on. It's not sitting straight. What else can I use? How well would you sit on that? Probably not very well. I want to try and keep it up, but I also want to make sure that the paint can run off, so it's not sitting in paint. And this is not sitting straight, and I'm not happy with that, and I'm not sure whether I can get it off now. It's completely covered in paint. Okay, it's multi-point. That's better. See, these tins have a ridge in the bottom, and it's kind of just precariously balancing. Alright. Now I've got paint all over me. I should be wearing gloves. I know, I'm not. Let's give it a little bit more. So we're going to have a lot of white runoff. And this is not my negative space white. This is the Reeves Fine Artist acrylic white, but oh well. So I've just got a tile sitting on top of the bottom of my Lazy Susan. And the reason I've done that is because I want to be able to pick it up and move it from my workspace for it to dry. Ooh, got a hair in there. Okay. And if it's just sitting on my Lazy Susan, I have to move the Lazy Susan, which I might want to use for the next painting. So, gotta think ahead, guys. What are you creating? Alright. So, there we go. It will continue to run down, and I'm just going to get rid of the bubbles that you can see in there. Just give it a quick bubble popping session. Come on, bit more through there. I can just still see some brush strokes in some places. So Okay, let's get to the good bit. So I've got a pouring tin here, and I'm going to try and layer the paints. How well that works is a totally different story. So I'm going to start off with a pour of the iridescent medium, because if that's the last one out, that'll make it pretty. And then we're going to go some turquoise, and some red, and some Prussian blue, and then another layer of each. And on a 3D object, you don't actually need a lot of paint, especially if you have pre-painted like I have, because you're not trying to cover it all as such. You're just getting your design. Whoops. Alright, so look at that, isn't that pretty to start with? So next step, let's get our strainer in there and try and make sure that the holes are evenly spaced. And I'm just gonna pour very slowly as I spin the lazy Susan around. And let's see what that creates. Trying to keep it as close to the edge as I'm pouring so that it goes down the holes rather than into the center. Wow, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Let's zoom you in a bit so you can see the colours better as I turn it around. You go that way. Can you see the sparkle? Oh, that's so cool. I really like that. Oh, he's so pretty. And you know what? I'm actually going to take it off now, I think, and just leave it with that much paint so it's not draining any more out. suction cup. That's cool. That come into the middle and give us a even base in there. There's a little swirly bit. Oh wow, that's cool. I'm so happy with that. Let me zoom you back out a little bit more just so you can see the whole thing. Wow. That's so cool. Oh wow, check that out. I wonder if that's where a cell came up. Let me just bring you back around and zoom you in. Look at that. I kind of did this weird bleep. And there's another one just down here as well. That looks cool. So I know that there's a little bit of silicone in the turquoise, and I'm pretty sure there's a little bit in the red. Other than that, I'm not sure. But I didn't deliberately put it in this round. So if there is silicone in there, it is just there. It's been mixed in really well. So it's going to be small dots. So time to do the big reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, there's a silicone spot up the top there. Can you see it? Let's see if there is any silicone in there and get any air bubbles out. Yeah, there's a little bit of silicone showing up. Hey, look at that. That's so weird. Anyway, I think it's weird. I don't know where I started. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see the cells now. Oh, that's making it look really organic. Can you see the cells in that? All right, I'm going to get you down and show you close up what I can see. Now those cells are going to mutate as the paint continues to run down, but I think it's going to look pretty funky by the end of it. Pretty funky indeed. Okay, so bearing in mind that you're seeing this upside down, well actually you're seeing on the side, aren't you? There's a lot of iridescence in there, and when there's iridescence in there, the camera finds it really hard to focus. But that looks cool. Let me see if I can get a more accurate colour by going in. Yeah, that's probably about right. That's cool. Haha. So there you go, guys. This is a vase poured via a sink strainer. How cool is that? I'm really looking forward to seeing how this dries, because I love all of those colours. And it just here I've started to make a purple, which is very cool too. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so looking forward to seeing it dry. Alright guys, have fun, and I will see you back your time once it's dry. Oh, lost focus. Come on. There we go. In 3, 2, 1. Alright, here it is. Check this out. Wow, wow, wow. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it a lot. Look at the way those colours are just playing together. This is the acrylic pouring paint having fun. So how do you know you're getting acrylic pouring for fun right? Not that there's a right or wrong, but when the paint's having fun too. Look at it, it's playing and twisting and turning. Oh, it's so pretty. I like it. So how many of you are going to go and raid your sink and get your strainer out and do a strainer vase? How's it get any better than this? I love it, I love it, I love it a lot. So if you want to come play with us and have some fun on acrylic pouring for fun, please do. We would love to have you on our Facebook group. The only rule for being on our Facebook group is kindness. And criticism is not kindness. Suggestions of how you would do it, that's kindness. But making someone wrong for doing something, what if there was nothing ever wrong? Just a choice that you wouldn't choose again. Because choice creates awareness, guys. And when you start to acknowledge the choices you made and what that created, and then go, not choosing that again, that's different from, oh my God, I'm so bad, terrible, awful, and wrong. So, what if you were to start noticing your choices and choosing from the awareness that you got from those choices? How much more ease and joy and glory could you have in your life and living? I adore you almost as much as I adore this vase. I'm going to go put it somewhere safe so it can finish drying and hardening and I can seal it and use it. I think it might just be displayed for beauty purposes. It's so yummy. I love it. I love it so much. There is not a chance on the planet that you can buy it off me. Anyway, I adore you all. I'll talk to you again soon. Hit subscribe so you can play with me next time. Bye bye.